What's going on, Try It Hip Hop Podcast family? It's your man Howie. Try It Hip Hop Podcast. Just dropping another Lost in Thought. I was going to do this yesterday, but what I wanted to do is just make sure. I was trying to do a little bit of research. I was trying to find. I'm sorry. I'm watching these two brothers. They out here. Well, man, they out here trying to get this roadkill. They over here like a funeral procession over here. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. I did get distracted. But I just want to address the Kwame Brown situation, because it seems like it's being a hot topic, right now, and I just want to say too, there's definitely other things going on in the world that, we don't want to diminish and things like that. So keep in mind other things that are going on in the world. I'm not saying that this is a distraction, but you know what I'm saying? But, sometimes some stuff might serve as such. But definitely like what Kwame Brown has been doing. I like the fact that he's talking, like a man. And he's talking straight facts, and, it's just that, he's getting, it's just enough, man. Like we're all particularly in the black community, it's like we're on this stagnant, stalemate, almost damn near checkmate, in the game of chess, when it comes to like, just standing still and not really providing solutions and stuff. I mean, and I'm included in that, what I'm saying? Because there's some things that I feel that, that I should have done better. I mean, and this just looking at myself, there's things that, we could be doing, as far as the podcast goes. Like, I feel that, we should highlight more local artists. We should highlight people graduating, people, kids doing things in school and stuff, because I mean that is important, to show people and the world that, hey, we out here, we doing stuff, we actually give a damn about, ours and things. And all that said, let me like I said, I just want to talk about the Kwame Brown situation. Pretty much what he said about, Stephen Barnes, Stephen A. Jackson, and with Boyce Watkins, actually. I saw two of Boyce Watkins live. I didn't finish up the second one, but I saw two of his lives, and to be fair, because Kwame Brown kind of, he made the thing talking about really doctor, to be fair, I do kind of stand with Kwame Brown on that, because on the fact that, hey, you talking about, because he kind of pulled, in a sense, it's almost like he pulled the Roland Martin with Randall King a little bit, and I don't think that was his total intention, because he did mention that hey, Charlemagne was his friend, but I mean he did explain that, like, hey, yeah, I may not agree with some tactics, but there's, sometimes it's good to have that friend that be able to make moves to push people. Thank you, man. To push people, put your people in certain positions. So like with the whole, when he was talking about, like, yeah, we was able to get Claude Anderson on the, Breakfast Club, and that's good. I mean, because that's one thing I can't, love him or hate him, and I'm not defending Charlemagne, and I know I kind of jumped around a little bit. I'm not defending Charlemagne, but there is some good that he does. I mean, you can't, sometimes we as black people, sometimes we get so caught up on like the negative. I mean, I think that's everybody across the board, but especially us, it gets so highlighted. We get caught up on the negative that we don't see the good. But sometimes the bad does outweigh the good. I mean, and that's especially in Charlemagne the God's case, you know. But going back to what Kwame Brown said, like, yeah, I could stand with him, because I understand, like, you out here giving them the next play, talking about, oh, it's going to get canceled. I think it's going to be canceled. Instead of saying, like, hey, hit me up in an email. You're supposed to be professional. You're supposed to be educated. Hit me up in an email. Tell me that way. You know what I'm saying? And I can respect that. I don't think Boyce Watkins as a person is going to be butthurt about that. Because he probably going to look back and be like, well, I see his point. That's just me. That's just my speculation. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I will say that I kind of agree on Boyce Watkins about. Is like, sometimes, just because some people have an ought with each other, don't mean that you can't rock with both. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone, like, he used the Umar Johnson and himself, just because you don't like one or the other don't mean that you could pull from, I'm just paraphrasing, that you could pull from both. And I'm not trying to get into, all that, because I don't want to slander either one of their names. I think sometimes, boys, Dr. Watkins, I will be professional. Dr. Watkins, kind of throw shades at Umar a little bit, and that's really the problem. That's really the problem. We need to stop as men, and then particularly black men, stop throwing shade at each other, and this myself included. We need to build each other up, and that's the one thing. Love them or hate them, the Mexican community's got over us right now. I'll say that. I was looking at I think it was years ago, probably about 5 or so years ago. They had a I'm gonna say a Latina lady on a radio program. I saw a video. It was like a video. I think it was on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. But the one thing she said that stuck out to me was, she said, we don't feel we made it till everybody in our family makes it. You know what I'm saying? That's, if everybody in our family's driving nice cars, we're all driving nice cars. If everybody in our family got a house, we got a house. And the thing of it is, they build with their family. They're very, very family oriented people. They're really good people. They're really good, not, what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a couple of bad apples, the cartels and all that stuff. But as a whole, they're good people. I mean, every day I go, when I go to a restaurant and stuff, there'll be, there's servers and stuff. They really give it their all, and they do their best. You know what I'm saying? They really do. And they're good people. But I say that to say this. Black people, we used to be like that. We used to be what the Mexicans are today. What has polluted us is that we all bought into this idea of, I'm bad and bougie and independent, and I don't need this, I don't need that. We bought into that narrative. You know what I'm saying? And really we shouldn't have. We shouldn't have. And it's just, I just feel that we as black people, yeah, we need a lot of help. We need a lot of repair. We really need to, and again, I'm talking to me, myself. We really need to go back to family and stuff, and family values. I mean, they really promoting this, and really this, and it's across the board. It ain't just black people, but across the board in America, they're not promoting family. And then they wonder why the population is dwindling. Because you're not promoting family. You're promoting careers. You're promoting business. And that's fine, but You gotta have people to run business. I don't care how many automated robots you got. Someone gotta be there to someone gotta be there to program them. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I mean, I didn't mean to go off tangent and go away from the Kwame Brown situation. And I want to address this too real quick before I get off. I want to shout out Carcino, Carcino for Life. If y'all check out his page, I know a lot of people are liking and subscribing that. I'm not getting paid or anything like that, but he's actually dropping some jewels when it comes to the Kwame Brown situation. So allegedly, I was listening to his spiel about Steve Barnes and Matt Barnes, excuse me, and Stephen A. Jackson, and he was pretty much saying that these guys on the All the Smoke podcast is blaming the viewers. Now this is what he said. I don't know how true that is, but if this is, it's really show you how bad like your leader, like these people that you give platforms and put on pedestals are. They're gonna blame us, the viewer, and YouTubers. Why they're getting hit? Why people not really following them or taking after them anymore? You can't blame that. You can't blame that on if the truth's coming out. You can't blame that on the people. And then on top of that, excuse me, the way you handle it. If he called you out, if you would say, hey, you know what, Kwame Brown, you right. And I wanna apologize. I wanna, let's make this right. I think that's what we need to do as black men. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, and I do it all the time. Hey, I fucked up. Can I say that? I fucked up. Let's make this right. As men, we should do that. That's one thing I could give to Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace. Looking at that documentary, I didn't mean to get off track with this, but it's just like, with that whole East and West thing, this man was 24 years old. And what stuck in my mind the most about that whole situation before he died, he's like, man, I'm going to go back into the West Coast. I'm going to make this right. I got to make this right. Because black people, that's the thing. We can't be messing things up. And like just to messing things up and doing things that's detrimental to each other, because we're not going to get anything done. But anyway, I just wanted to drop those jewels, drop those facts. Again, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you listening and putting up with me. I do apologize because I think I did kind of go on a tangent and kind of went off on topics and things. But the main point that I want to make is, Matt Barnes, Stephen A. Jackson, you cannot blame people for not necessarily for your downfall right now. What y'all need to do is y'all need to go out head on. You don't necessarily have to stand with Kwame Brown. I understand that. If you don't like each other, you don't like each other. That's fine. As a man, that's one thing my supervisor said at one time with a person. I'm not going to get into that. We can see other people eat. We just don't have to see them at our table. And I can understand that. As a man, I can understand that. But at the same time, just go out, be a man, apologize to it. Don't, and then I'll go on your way. And then build your stuff up back from there. That's it. But yeah, just be, that's just my 2 cents. Hey, I'm just a nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a dude that's a YouTuber that like hip hop, video games, I guess big booty woman. We just Might as well throw that in there. But say all that to say this, I'm just a regular guy, just like everybody else. I'm nothing special, but I just want to give that out to the people. Again, I appreciate y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out Curtis's video on the lyrical breakdown, the Chup Rock, Kick 'em in the Grill, classic song with third bass, and that's how well, I'm not gonna get into that because I don't want to make it too lengthy. But anyway, it's your boy Howard Tried Hip Hop Podcast. Y'all take it easy. Peace.